Hi, folks. Here we are again talking health and well-being for the month of November. We talked a little bit last time about considering how productive could you expect to reasonably be and stay well? And we talked a little bit about managing your admin time. This time, we want to explore a little bit more about what does burnout look like, a little bit about what the standards say, and also some self-help things we can do. So, Sarah, do you want to share a little bit about burnout? What can it look like? What can people kind of expect to see happening?
Yeah, so if you're working consistently above 75% productive, then you may start to notice things like you get ill more easily, you get colds, you get coughs, you just feel generally a bit more unwell. You can feel your immune system is not as good as it should be. You can also find that you're getting irritable with colleagues, irritable with patients, actually having your empathy going downhill and feeling that you haven't got as much empathy as you used to. You can also find that you become quite anxious as well. Anxiety is another symptom of it. And so generally, you just feel you don't have the passion for the job anymore. You're thinking about what else can I do? This is all too much. Those are signs that you are starting to burn out.
And emotionally exhausted, can't you? You can start.
Emotionally, completely exhausted. And the
Yeah.
best thing you could do, but when you get to that stage, it's very difficult, is to take a break and go on holiday. But by the time you've got to that, you can't probably even be bothered to organise the holiday.
Because it's difficult to concentrate and things like that, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think the thing is, like we say in the HCPC says about making sure you recognize it early and that you've got to identify if you've got stress within yourselves and the impact it can have on your practice. And, they talk about it being important that you maintain your physical and mental well-being, but also that you've got strategies that you put in to make sure you can stay professional and that you take action if needed to maintain your degree of professionalism. And that in some cases that may mean you need to step out. And it's really important that you get self-care, isn't it? And things that you can do that looks after yourself. And what kind of self-care things are you thinking about?
Well, what we're doing is we're going to be running a course, HCPG are going to be running a course on personal development group. It's going to be run by psychotherapists who understand the mind, why we are, how do we become who we become, and actually look at things that can be helpful to us in our day to day. Like, do you find it difficult to put in boundaries? Do you find it hard if a patient is saying, "Oh, can you not just squeeze me in?" To actually say, "No, I can't squeeze you in. I've got some important admin to do." Do you struggle with that? Or do you find that you're a people pleaser and you just want to make sure that everybody else is happy to your detriment? Going to look at things like what attachment style you have. We're going to look at things like things that you can do for self-care. And a lot of it is about once you understand yourself and why you do what you do, you can start to change. And by putting change into place in your day-to-day work, can give you a real sense of well-being. So look out on our blog for this course that's going to be coming up just before Christmas. It's just 4 evenings. It's only an hour and a half each time. And that is something that you can come along to if you're curious about why you do what you do, come along. So have a look at our blog and have a look at our store where it is. And also just remember that if you are not well and if you are finding that you are just overwhelmed, then you are no good to your patients and you need to step back and take a break. And difficult as I know it is, it's really important to do so. And the HCPC have now put much more emphasis on recognizing when you're at that point.
Absolutely. Okay,
Okay,
folks, we hope that helps, and we will see you in December for the next blog. Christmas is almost here. Take care now. Bye.
bye.